I did
And I meant to ask you about it on Monday, and I just forgot.
I guess those stairs are white.
I think it's all night, right?
Those are
I think it's
black.
Race day, and of course I forget my bib. They got me right though, so I'm still in this thing. About 20 minutes to start. I'm looking forward to it. I hope it doesn't rain on us, but we'll see. Looks kind of gloomy out there if you can see. Off, I have to put a hat on. Cheers.
To be back in Charleston, South Carolina. Thank you for having me. I hope that was something nice. That's all I did.
So it's about a week since High 5K. I feel good. I don't know if I mentioned what my time was, but I'm not gonna get into specifics, but I will say I was 6 seconds slower than last year, so this is my second year doing it. Glad I checked it out again. I thought it was gonna rain. Didn't rain. It ended up being a good time as usual. Also, that was like the beginning of Charleston Tech Week. I think this is the first time they're doing that. So far so good. I went to another event last night, Tech After 5, 700. So yeah, Tech After 5 is a networking event that goes on in the Carolinas. I want to say Greenville, Charlotte has them too. They haven't done one in Charleston since the pandemic. I want to say the ones I went to were at like South End Brewery and some other restaurant or brewery around the city. They move around a little bit, but this is the first time back, and for come back for number 700, I had to check it out. But that was my first time at Reforge. Pretty cool space. I used to be a part of the PC Master Race, but it's been a while. I'm pretty much a console guy now, so maybe once I get back into PC gaming, I don't know, maybe I'll get back into it soon, or just go there to try it out, because again, I haven't played on my mouse and keys in years. Probably not going to race again for a couple months or so, or even start training for it really. Like I do a little maintenance here and there, some walks. I'm probably going to get a weighted vest and try that out, see how it goes, 1 or 2 miles, because it gets stupid hot here, like probably soon. And running in that heat, it just ain't for me, bro. Plus, I like to run by myself, and I'm getting up there in age. I don't want to pass out on somebody's road or trail, and I'm out there by myself and get brain damage or something. Still try to do a sprint workout a week, maybe a recovery walk or run like at least 1 time a week, maybe 2. But I'm really trying to get back into lifting, like compound lifts, heavy lifts. Had a squat PR this week, 315 for 2. I know I'm kind of heavy, but that's the first time I ever did that. Also didn't start really lifting until like I was in my 30s, so proud of myself. I feel like I could have put another, I don't know, 20-ish pounds on there and still been able to handle it. But again, I be lifting by myself, taking precautions. I'm not trying to hurt myself like that. That would suck. I'm trying to get back into these heavy lifts. Last time I did a deadlift, it was not anywhere close to what I could do last year. So I know I'm out of shape. So I want to get my deadlift back up to 405 for a couple, at least before DreamCon. We'll see how that goes, and hopefully get 495 within the next year, 405 on the squat within the next year. So I gotta really grind it out this summer, because once I start training again for a half marathon, and whenever it is, it was in January this year but got canceled, but whenever I start running again, that cuts into like what I can do as far as heavy lifting. Tonight's probably gonna be my last Charleston Tech Week event. It's like I gotta check this out. I haven't been to a book signing in a while. Probably the last one I went to was when Skip Gates came down here at the College of Charleston.
The regular people, and I thought that the combination of that story and the topic of crypto, which is otherwise sort of hard to get your head around, would make for a great book, and that's when I decided to do it.
So you feel compelled or committed. There's some deal or partnership. I don't know how long you worked on this before there was a publisher who was committed to it, but then there's some process of like sleuthing, like attempting to figure it out. When I think about Satoshi Nakamoto, that's an extremely online topic. I just sort of picture you at a computer doing something, which, by the way, is what we're all doing. And some of the less credible theories you've heard are just people online attempting to figure out what was the nature of the research. Was any of it like physical or procedural or geographical? Were you just holed up in a room? What was that like?
So